It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see a rematch from Super Bowl 24. It's gonna be a good one, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Santa Clara. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last two seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his third season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. Good defense, loss of a couple on that play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Big-time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
Long opening drive. It's taken up most of this first quarter. Now they want to pay it off. It's 1st and goal. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On second down, Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
Little unusual, Mike, here. The first time this offense finds themselves taking the field is this late in the opening half. But the good news, they only trail by 3. So despite that long opening drive, a touchdown here gives them a lead with halftime looming. No need to rush. No need to get outside of your initial game plan. Go out there, take your time. Just try to find a way to come away with points on your opening possession.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught. It's the rookie 4th-rounder, Troy Franklin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. On second down, it's Nix. This one caught at the 4. And the Broncos are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, and year out, they don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath.
And he'll take it on in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead.
49ers 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. There is a marker down. He is past the 25-yard line. But let's see what the flag is about. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Final play of this first half. Here's Purdy. Toward the sideline, that's caught by Pearson. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports. Halftime report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. The second half straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A throw on the move is caught. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
A tight end in motion now. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On first down, right back to Williams. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
3rd down, 3 to go. A give, and here comes Williams. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On 4th down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt. Jacob Cowing deep to receive it. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 2-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll stick to the ground.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. Brought down at his own 8-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So here it is, 4th down and 10. Now Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one caught Devon Vele. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. He goes right back to Sutton. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he is going to have the Broncos 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here comes 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos are on top. It's 14-10.
Broncos 14, 49ers 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll take off again. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final fling to the end zone. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Purdy. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.